Hey guys, welcome back to Max Cars Tournament for Unification. Today I have a 1 vs 1 for you of MrBlueDude. Yeah, again MrBlueDude. He plays Eldar this time against none other than HUNtington, who plays Tau Empire. On, some would say the only map there is, Meeting of Minds. Before I go to what the players, I know from the players, let's look at the opener. It is a 2 Guardian opener. You can or should maybe even get a 3 Guardian opener on this map, because it's a large map with a lot of points you want to have, so you want to have 3 squads as soon as you can. So this is probably not the best opener here. Let's see on the tower side, we probably should stick to tower because of the infiltrated stealth suits. We have 1, 2, hopefully 3 stealth suits, so it's the same mistake on the Tau side. You want to have three stealth suits. It's such a big map, you want to have 3 capos, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the relics. You have points over points over points, and even 3 critical locations. So yeah, okay, we have a sentry turret smack bang in the middle. This isn't a really good position. You're guarding nothing but a critical location, so cannot recommend that. If you want to guard something, you may want to guard a slack deposit, or you want to put it even closer to deny the relic or something. So this is clearly not a good position, but it shows you can now get turrets for Tau. Okay, he uses the crew to get a point, so it's kind of okay that he only has 2 stealth suits. About the players quickly, MrBlueDude is, let's say, quote-unquote a newcomer to the mod. At least I haven't seen him for as long as, for example, Mr. HUNtington here. Oh, we have Rangers for him. So he goes for 2 Guardians into Rangers. Now this is an interesting build. And now Farseer, okay. A little late on the units, yeah, I suppose. But yeah, he waited for the power, I guess. So he's a little newcomer, but he seems quite enthusiastic, if that's how you pronounce it, about the mod. So he looks a lot of replays, he's active in the Discord, he plays a lot if he can, so big kudos to him. So he nice that he's around. About HUNtington, he's a little longer around as far as I know, in skill level comparable with HUNtington, I suppose, also comparable to me. But I have seen also some games where he exceeds my skill level, so let's see how he uses the forces of the Tau Empire against the Eldar. So we have a Xeno battle. Yeah, let's see how this pans out. We have Fire Warriors and heavy cover where they want to be. This one is kept, everything is kept, and Tau can do and should do some, in some extent, a economy boost. They normally don't have turrets or anything to defend, so they tend to upgrade their listening posts. A little late on this one here, but he has, okay, this one will hopefully build this now. All the while this is going, we look here, upgrade the listening post on the way, and probably on the way here as well. Even goes for a support platform, so this is interesting. You don't really need a support platform, to be honest. Tau Fire Warriors can even outrange it, so instead of a support platform, maybe either reinforce your Dark Reaper or save the resources to get another Dark Reaper squad out. This is basically your mobile support platform, if you can think about it that way. The crew losing morale here, so the Rangers, even with Warlock, the Guardians with Warlock, can cap this point freely. They will not take any damage, or not a lot of damage, from a squad that has morale broken, because it is like 80% damage reduction, like its accuracy. So yeah, Rangers are infiltrated. So yeah, we have now 2 infiltrated factions, so I need to decide where I stick my point of view, but I think I stick with Tau. Tau does not have a lot of power. Will think probably about another generator, but has used his resources otherwise. Eldar has 2 generators and is hopefully continuing to upgrading their listening posts, at least should, or get ready for tier 2 would be also quite an option. But yeah, upgrades to tier 2, gets the web brigade here, interestingly enough in tier 1 without using all the how should I say, all the population yet. So this is probably a little waste of the resources here. Then we have West Pits jumping in, a little unsupported sadly. Bad position of the plasma gen here, would need to be around here. So now it can be shot even by long range fire warriors from outside. West Pits are going in a little unsupported, as I say. Would have needed with the fire warriors to be here. Now they are just getting attacked. No there's a micro mistake here as well, having them with fleet of foot, increasing their DPS by 50% for no reason. So Eldar is a lot of micro in the early game. Now he switches it off. A lot of resources in the reinforcement of these guardians actually. But yeah, they can pew pew quite a lot. The Rangers is here a Dark Reaper squad. One Dark Reaper squad. Normally you would like to have more Dark Reaper squads before you reinforce it. Just as a general rule of thumb for Dark Reapers. They are cost exactly how much they cost in reinforcement. Yes, 210. So you want to have more squads before you think about reinforcing them. You want to have in general at least 2, sometimes 3 squads of Dark Reapers. As he has Rangers, 2 squads of Dark Reapers would be more than enough. Other than that, the map is halved, you could say. Another support platform here. This is a better position. This one I don't really like, but okay. So the question is now that he has the now he goes for tier 2. So no real need for the support portal here. For the web brigade, he does not use it for anything. So yeah, but both players getting tier 2 now. Sorry. So a little use for the resources. Maybe he had built it in advance, maybe, but for some, how should I say, bikes or whatever. Okay, these rangers need to stick out of the drone side and the west pit as well. The west pit's coming in here is a little bad move as they just get melted. So no need to force a fight here for Tau really. I would set up some traps. Oh, he has no Tau commander. I would build a Tau commander maybe. Has a Pathfinder team now as he's tier 2. Needs to get the upgrade. He gets for it. This is the wrong upgrade. You need the other one. Okay, now killing this turret with the help of a commander. As you do, you get your commander in first, so it gets focused because the commander takes way less damage from turrets. The armor type advantage, you could say. Big Dark Reapers in melee is not a good sign. That's why you want to have 2 Dark Reaper squads so you can micro 1 out of the way. Quite a messy fight going on here. Tower Fire Warriors standing in the back. Do they get their chassis? I hope so. No. You need to want to have the chassis more than you want to have your general models because they deal way more damage. So the way to play Tau normally is you get all the squads out, even more squads, and not reinforce them. And in tier 2 you get chassis for everyone. So you have like maximum amount of really good squad leaders to deal quite damage. And as I said, he has not a correct upgrade for them yet. They deal just tier 1 damage. There's another upgrade that increases the damage and range of Tau Fire Warriors by quite a bit. Here have a new unit, the Piranha, coming in. Up to 3 models can be up to 3 vehicles can be built. They are really frail. One single melter bomb of any kind will kill them. Eldar has no access to melter bombs, but can upgrade this to a what is it called again? Or even this to a tier 3. So these are bright lances. You hear that sound? Vroom. These are bright lances. So this is an LP3. Really interesting idea, but I guess why. So he maybe has played Tau before, so he knew that piranhas are a thing. Now a Warwalker comes in with a lot of pew pew as well. Has 2 scatter lasers, I think, and can get... No, it's not scatter lasers. It's probably... What is it? I have no idea. But he can scatter lasers, missile launchers, star cannons, and bright lances right from the get-go. So maybe a missile launcher wouldn't be bad. Bright lance would be too specialized in killing just piranhas. Are these heroes, or why are these so shiny? Maybe because of the drone. Increases the maximum effective fire range of all weapons of the squad by a significant amount. Okay. That's interesting, especially if you add the Pathfinder Shasvi, which has a sniper by himself. Oh, the thermoplasma generator has been found, but if the plasma generator stays up for, let's say, 40 seconds, it already has paid for itself. So something you want to have really, but these piranhas are fast and do quite some damage with their fusion blasters. You can see it is manageable, though. They're even now the Warwalker will get bright lances, so can defend this. So really interesting movement here for both players. The piranhas can jump. I'm a little confused why they did not focus them, because they also do anti-vehicle damage there, so would be the logical way to just fight them. Now he has bright lances. This fight will maybe turn differently, but yeah. Or even some Shadow Spectres now. Making short work of these piranhas, who are said to be by the first players who saw them that they are really overpowered. No way you can counter them. Yeah, there you have it. They can be countered. Give it time. If you know that they are coming, you can deal with it. It's in the early days of a new version, you don't know every single unit and its timing, so you need to get adjusted to it. But as time goes on, it will get easier and easier. Even another platform was planned here. Maybe he or are they infiltrated now? I need to switch to the Eldar point of view, actually. It is infiltrated by this web brigade. Interesting. Big aura here. This does not infiltrate for some reason. We have now 2 falcons in the front line getting attacked by West Pits and all the different units around here. Maybe not the wisest choice. Farseer using an Eldritch Storm here. Researched ability for quite some cost, is really good against all targets. A Wraithlord coming in, smacking a Groot with his backhand. The Piranha dying, and Tau is in a really bad position here. No real way. Okay, yeah, there is a way to run, and one Shasvi squad here still around. There are stealth suits firing away at Wraithlord. What they should. Even some Pathfinders here that need to run away a bit. Croods holding kind of firm. Had they some meals? They did not. Something a lot of players forget, but it's really important that they get their daily meals, so they get more and more tanky. Without any of these cannibalized stacks, they have no real use in tier 2, because they cannot tank. If you get them to the maximum of 200 or at least to 100, they can be quite a nuisance. I would also recommend upgrading one of these platforms to the D-cannon. It has quite a range and can be helped quite a bit. Why does he build a second aspect portal is beyond me, because it gives you no benefit whatsoever to get a second aspect portal. It does not increase your infantry cap. You can produce out of 2, but you don't have the resources generally, so it does nothing for you. Nothing. Maybe a misclick. I'm not sure. Has the vehicle support portal, as we saw some Vipers, but Vipers is nothing you need right now. There's even a Skyray missile ship. I'm not sure. You need to research the special ability, yeah, but it's available in tier 2, I think. Striking Scorpions are infiltrated. I didn't knew that before, but they are probably infiltrated by the standard infiltration research. I need to look them up actually when they infiltrate. So we have a little how should I say, siege here of Tau units, spearheaded by the gunship, but we have Vipers, we have support portals, we have some Shadow Spectres that should focus down the... yes, they do. On the other side on the map we have some Warlock Guardians preventing this thermoplasma generator from going up, which is nice. Not a turret and a broadside battlesuit were trying to hold this flank. They should move over here. This is no heavy cover for some reason, light cover. Haywire grenade, so he's tier 3. Yeah, he finished the tier 3 research, so I would expect some tier 3 vehicles Or okay, he goes for the Hemlock Wraith Fighter. Is this something you can choose instead of the Warlock, the Seer Council? You can only have this or the Seer Council. It's basically a Warlock fighter, which is a good fighter by itself. Some Wraith Guard as well, really nice unit. I like that to play around. We even have a Barracuda flying around here. Barracudas will need to focus down the anti-vehicle, which is the listening post here, but the support portal will also get a D-cannon. And this is the Hemlock. The Hemlock by itself is a pretty good fighter, but also has an ability to drain enemy morale around it. It's like sensor thingy, whatever it is described. Is it described here? Armed with heavy D size, whatever, endowed with the wings of cane ability. Its mobility cannot be hindered by any means. The spirit stones with them, protection from any hull damage. Mind shock pod that heavily demorizes enemy. So this is the thingy I was saying. It has a little effect around it, lasts for a few seconds, and trains enemy morale by quite the big margin. From the Tau player, we have a little stalemate. Fire warriors, more fire warriors, stealth suits waiting, jumping in. Pathfinders here, trying to clear the way. The range isn't the greatest. Is he forgetting the range upgrade? Oh, we have another Eldritch Storm here. A little misplaced, I have to say. Needed to be a little closer. Does quite a lot of damage against the Sky Ray, for example. More than the standard, what is it called? Psychic Storm. It looks to me that Tau has forgotten the upgrade or mistaken it for another one. There we have the barrage from the Skyray missile thingy. Dodged for the most part. I think it also costs some resources to cast. So you want to aim it correctly. At least it costs resources to research. Wraith Guard here doing quite a fight. Even can aim up, right? Okay, I thought they cannot, but they can. We have now some Fire Dragon aspect portal here. We have quite a mayhem here. Some Dire Avengers now are they called. The Guardians evolved to Dire Avengers in tier 3. Kicking Vesp hits. There is some striking Scorpions also in melee, which they thrive. The Wraith Guard has, and they most of the times do get hit really hard. Vipers jumping in, trying to, I don't know what these Vipers are trying to do. Getting minced by stealth suits in waiting. Another Barracuda aiming up to this Helmlock, who got targeted by I think the Pathfinders. Another Eldritch Storm. What is the cooldown on this thing? So he got some serious Eldar upgrades, I suppose. The commander upgrades also decrease the research cooldown time. He also gets now Crimson Huntsman aspects, everything in the book, you could say. What do we have here? We have a vehicle beacon, which gets another Barracuda out, interestingly enough. Now tier 3 comes Montcar. If you want to lose, choose Montcar, they say in vanilla. This has changed a bit in Unification, some cool Montcar possibilities, but in general Kauyon is the way to go, because it buffs your backbone of your army, your fire warriors, by so much. Gives them more armor, better armor class, more health, more range. Everything you want from fire warriors, you get it from Kauyon. So interesting. We will see how it goes. The what is it called again? Not the broadside battlesuit. The crisis battlesuits got buffed in a way that they have now a squad and can also get a repair drone for some health regeneration. Okay, a little stalemate again here in the heavy cover. Farseer miraculously is still there, casting another Eldritch Storm, I would suppose. Now a Psychic Storm this time. Need to be attached to a squad, I suppose. Fun fact about the Psychic Storm: if you aim it on a squad, it cannot be dodged. They will take the full damage as if they were standing in there the whole time. Now we have also some Warp Spiders. They got their Haywire Grenade, so they can jump in and kill, for example, this turret. Now we have a Nightshade coming in. This is a tier 3 air fighter, similar to the Helmlock Warfighter, but without this ability. Just a pretty strong flyer generally. No Slack Deposit is used right now from any player. nice that you don't have a big float. We have 130 to 77 to 178. Some float for the Tau player. Is going tier 4. Wow, this is going to be interesting. Now we see the Helmlock Warfighter could use its ability. Just swoop on in here, use the ability, and then even the... Wow, but the D cannon size. You see it, tier 4 for Tau as well. For Eldar as well. So we have now 2 tier 4 players here. Let's see how this goes. There is some serious damage done here. There is a Commander Longstripe gunship. I have no idea. I haven't seen this before. There's a commander inside. Commander Longstripe gunship. I haven't seen that before, so this is interesting. It looks like it has a big old... this is not... No, it is a... What is it called again? Like the similar, like this weapon, like the broadside has. And some more firewalls just fighting the Helmlock Warfighter, but will not be able. Can this shoot up? If it can, it should aim for the Warfighter here. There are some stealth suits trying to kill it, and it get killed by the Railgun. Railgun is the name, finally. It even survives with 5 HP. Now run away and get repaired. There's even a repair drone coming in. Now you have something to work for, I assume, but this is probably quite some resources. And there we have the crisis battlesuits now also. They can get a repair drone and their standard missiles and whatnot, so still very strong in that sense. For Eldar, what is going on here? Another Farseer. The Farseer died. The Avatar is always a good choice, not really to fight, but to have it on the field for the aura and bonus it gives. We have a advanced technology beacon. Is he going for a Titan or what? No way he can afford a Titan without having this. But he has quite a lot of resources to spare. He needs to upgrade his listening post. He only has plus 90. Need to upgrade his listening post and get the resource upgrades as soon as he can. If you have this much power, upgrade your listening post. It will pay for itself in about a few minutes. Or even better, get the upgrades, the economy upgrades. Does not seem like he has gotten them. The commander is now half health already, getting repaired all the time. Farseer standing here. We have a Nightshade Interceptor moving in, really good against buildings. So in late game you can try to focus down some listening posts with it. Avatar coming in. There he is, the big boy. And you see just that the flanking move with the Nightshade. If you see this point moving, this is good micro. If you don't, it isn't the best. The D cannon here now proving to be quite good. Even new Vipers being built are nothing I would approve. Avatar of Cain normally has no business in fighting, as he does not regenerate quite a lot. But yeah, this army is not suited to fight him. I still hope that HUNtington got the commander upgrade, but I'm not sure, to be honest. Some more warp spiders, you cannot go bad with some more warp spiders. Crisis battlesuits, you need to jump out, need to jump in the vicinity. We even have these Seer Council now that Warlock thingy has died. No Titan here, he does not control a relic, I fear. So no need for this building. What is he getting otherwise? Nothing. So this is probably the end. This is the death push. We have a lot of warp spiders, we have an Avatar, we have the Seer Council, we have an Eldritch Storm here, which does also quite good damage against buildings, as you can see. Good damage against everything, basically. And the Seer Council, yeah, will get reinforced. Warp spiders to support, so this is a solid front line with a solid back line as well. The Farseer will get focused down probably here. And even now, the Wraith Knight out. Look at this beauty. If you guys enjoy some awesome voiceover, you should listen to this, because the story behind the Wraith Knight is, I think that a sibling, no, what's it called, like brother and sister that were born together. One, how should I say, sacrifices itself to be a soulstone, and the other one, because of the binding they have, can control this thingy with her and or him. So this is a voiceover where you have a synchronized voices of male and female, so pretty good. Has the ranged weapons now, so you need to change the the stance to reflect that. We even have, what the fuck, this big old tiger shark out now, a little late to the party I suppose, but has 2 big railguns at the side and 2 Gatling guns at 2 railguns at the front and a Gatling guns at the side. Let's see. Wow, look at it go. Is this a special ability or is it just a regular attack? I suppose it's a special ability, but it took down a Wraith Knight almost. But yeah, it's a semi-titan, a heavy, or should I say, a tier 4 heavy unit. So warp spiders decapping here. Now this is a beautiful sight if you ask me. This thing is as high as this flies. Jesus. The warlock standing here doing some magical beams to the air to take it down. The Wraith Knight for some reason did survive as long, but now goes down. Look at this sight. This is something material right here. Avatar of Cain miraculously is still alive. I have no idea how he managed to do this. All avatars I have seen in previous casts just died and did nothing. Maybe he's special. Avatar of Blue Dude, I don't know. Warlock still standing here doing some magic in the air. Warp spiders, I don't think you can throw haywire grenades in the air, so you need some hard counter anti-vehicle. I suppose some fire dragons or the Nightshade Interceptor is probably quite the right choice here. The Avatar just ignoring all air units and going ham on the buildings. I suppose when this is coming here and focus the Tiger Shark. The Tiger Shark in general is the better unit, but this is also a really good anti-air unit with the bright lances. Will get focused by the railguns on the front. Jesus! Talk about a heavy flyer unit, if I have seen one. Even has some missiles, if I see it correctly. Yeah, why not? So you have like 3 weapons at each side. 1 railgun, missiles and Gatling. So you have... This is Gatling, this is probably also some plasma or whatnot. Now Fire Dragon is also firing up the air, trying to kill this monstrosity. I mean, this game will not be won by it, but look at the staying power. How much HP is it? Only 6,000, but still. Now some heavy anti-vehicle in form of the Fire Dragons is present. The Fire Dragons will get also focused down, but will it be fast enough? I don't think so. Let's see how this beauty goes down. What does it do when it... Is it just exploding or is it just hitting the ground as well? Let's see. I like in the background the Avatar just, whatever you do here, I just kill some buildings. It is still alive. Does it get repaired? Or you need to focus the Earth Castle, but if you are like looking like this, you can't even click them. But now it goes down with a big boom as you would like to. Jesus, what a game. MrBlueDude insisted that I give this a watch and I am not disappointed. Really nice. Thanks for sharing this replay. This has been absolute bonkers of a game. Look at the dead bodies overall. This absolute nice looking warp spiders. The Avatar of Cain somehow being useful. I have no idea how this is possible, but here you see it. Enough smack talk of the Avatar. Just the aura he gives is pretty good. I think it makes your units like getting a lot big morale regen. Your production speed is doubled or something, and you have higher caps. You have like 24 to 30, but you still need to build a lot of web brigades to that. But you can get a lot of vehicles for Eldar in late game. So this was quite the game. A misplace on both sides, as you would assume, because it's people, not machines. So in general, I would recommend HUNtington to balance his eco a bit. He had a lot of power, but not a lot of requisition income. He had like 90, where BlueDude has like 130. This is mainly because he didn't got the rec upgrades and he did not upgrade his listening post. If you're in the late game and have too much power to spare and not planning to build a Titan or something, use it to get more economy. Use economy to get more economy, basically, so you can sustain a fight. But this is like talking on a high level. Is this blood? Jesus. Never noticed that he has a bloody hand. He has one sword with some runes on it and a bloody hand. Okay. With this, I would say, as the usual, thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.